CivilBeat.com reporter Chad Blair, always with some interesting topics. Let's talk about what we'd love to complain about here. First off, the cost of living. It's so easy to complain about this one, isn't it?
Yes,
yeah.
I'm afraid I have more reasons to complain, actually.
But you got some bright spots too, right?
Well, some bright spots. Remember those two books that came out about 20 years ago, The Price of Paradise?
Yeah.
Well, we're taking a look at that to see whether things really got any better because of those books. And yes, there are some bright spots. You got big box stores like Costco, you got Safeway, so some relief for people in the retail area. But in reality, there's some hard truths here. Housing prices have doubled since the 1990s. Gasoline prices are 3 times more. And electricity rates are 4 times more. So in so many ways, the price of paradise is going up. It's part of a Living Hawaii series that Civil Beat is doing to see how we can bring down the prices and make life a little bit more tolerable.
Yeah, anything we can do. Boy, I tell you, electricity, that's something else. 4 times the amount. Wow. Well, I'll tell you, it feels kind of like Groundhog's Day. Another possible federal government shutdown on the horizon. And this is so unfortunate for a number of people, sectors here in Hawaii. They really could be affected by this.
Well, that's right. It's because we have so many military personnel, so many federal workers here. Paychecks could be delayed to the military. There could be more furloughs and loss of pay for non-essential workers. And national parks could shut down. Volcanoes National Park, for example. And for the rest of us folks, things like processing passports. All this could take longer unless Congress can somehow reach a compromise by the end of this month. But you're right, it's deja vu all over again.
It's tough to hear that because we just know it is going to be painful to watch that yet again. And I got to take a deep breath before I bring up this subject again because this really gets people riled up. The whole GMO debate up on Capitol Hill, getting everyone fired up, and this really is a stinger. Everybody calling it the Monsanto Protection Act. That's what it's being called, not officially though, right? But let's talk about both sides of the issue, both important.
That is very important. Tulsi Gabbard is on the side that says it is the Monsanto Protection Act, although you're correct, that's not the real name. She's really upset because there's a provision. If there is a congressional deal to save the budget, it's possible that the provision will continue. What it does is it, according to critics anyway, government regulations and it allows GMO companies and farmers to, in fact, bypass. It's called the Farmers Assurance Provision, and what it does is it helps farmers harvest and get their crop to sale while those lawsuits are going on. So both sides of the GMO debate, once again, at odds. A whole bunch of people have commented on this story. It's on our website at civilbeat.com.
Well, it's tough because, you know, every time everybody brings up Monsanto, it's become sort of this catchword almost for folks out there. But you know, I'll tell you, the last time I was out at one of the debates, a lot of the farmers that work with Monsanto out there as well saying, hey, you know what, there are some families here who are benefiting, so be mindful of that as we carry forward in this debate.
Oh, and we will. I promise you that.
Yeah. All right. Hey, thanks so much again, Chad, for joining us.
Laura.
We appreciate it always. All right. You can find the complete story we just discussed on CivilBeat.com.
I'm still stuck on the electricity prices.
Oh, it hurts. Let's not talk about that anymore. Oh, it's too early in the morning. All right. Coming up next.